Hi everyone, how are you today? I'm going to do a Mehron tutorial using only Mehron products. And I already prepped my face, my moisturizer, serum, whatnot. And so let's just get started. First thing we're going to use is called Velvet Finish. And it's a primer serum, and it literally feels like velvet. So I'm going to pump some on my clean hands. And go ahead and put this all over. It feels so good. So once your primer is applied, then I'm going to go into Celebrate, and it's professional cream makeup, and then looks like this. It's very creamy, pretty full coverage. We'll see when we apply it with a different brush. My color is mid-light olive, which is weird. I wouldn't think I'd be olive, but I don't know, it's pretty neutral. So we're going to use it with the MAC 187. I'm just going to dip it right in here and swirl it. Oh yeah, it's full coverage. I'm sure you can shear it out though with a different brush, if you were using a different brush. Once you have your foundation applied, you can go in with a second coat if you want, but it's a pretty heavy coverage, and since I'm doing a powder over it, I'm just going to do one application on the face. So I'm going to do powder, and this is called Star Blend Cake Makeup by Mehron. It looks like this. You can apply this wet, but I am actually going to use it as a dry powder. So I have two shades. I have Ivory Bisque and Soft Beige, and I'm like right in between these two shades. So I'm just going to mix these two together. So it's like this. That's Ivory Bisque, and then this is Soft Beige. So I'm going to take this one is the Eco Tools powder brush. It's super soft. I'm going to take both of those, mix them together, and just go over everything and buff it on. It's actually a good coverage as just a powder. So once you have your powder applied, next is kind of contouring, and I don't have any blushes from Mehron, so I'm going to use this Aura Bronzing Gel. I'm going to use it very sparingly because it is a very dark shade, but it's so beautiful. You can mix this with your foundation to darken it up or to give it a little bronze sheen. So let's see, how are we going to apply this? I'm going to go in with my Senna Airbrush Cheek 26, and this is, you know, a skunk brush. So I'm just going to take a little bit and kind of go like that. So it does contour. You want to be careful the way you apply it. You kind of want to pat, Because if you blend and blend, it's going to, since it's a liquid, it's going to take off the makeup that you put on. It's actually a really pretty contour color. Some up here. Hopefully that's showing up on camera so you can see it's a very natural looking contour color. And as you can see, the rest of my hand, it shears out really nicely. Once you have your bronzer or contour color applied, go in with a neutral or somewhat natural rosy pink blush. I'm actually using a lip color cream by Mehron. This one's called Natural, and I'm going to use this on my lips as well. I'm just going to take a 109, go right in. Ooh, very lightly. Very pigmented, so. And that's the blush. Pretty color. Now for the eyes, I'm so excited about this. This is my Mehron palette. It's the Celebre, the same brand. Right here, you can see it. The Celebre Professional Shadow Blend Pressed Powder Eyeshadow Palette. Comes with a brush. I don't know if I'll use this brush, but it might be a good lip brush. So here are the shades. And so you can see them. Really neutral. You have some warm tones. You have some cool tones in here. So you can create a lot of different looks. I believe you can also buy these separately. So I'll tell you the names of the shades that I'm going to be using. First one as the base shade is called Natural Wheat, and it is this color right here. Hopefully you can see it. That's going to go all over the lid. And these are all matte, and they're great for any age. I mean, I think this is a palette that, if you do neutrals, this is definitely a must-have palette. And if you love matte shades, or if you need more matte shades and more neutrals, then definitely get this one.